I'm breaking down Stefan's first bout at the Somerset Open. This was his first time competing, and he competed at the 75 kilo category, which is a lot larger. That's his walk around weight. He didn't cut weight for this. As you're going to see, being as it's his first competition against much larger opponents, he's very tense. He's not smooth and relaxed in his motions. The first thing he does is he gets very low, which is good. It's good wrestling base, but in this situation, not perfect. His opponent's taller, and he takes the opportunity to snap him down. And once he gets his weight on top of Stefan, Stefan's going to be expending a lot of energy just trying to keep up.
That's it, Stefan. Stay calm. Calm and composed.
Now, his opponent's starting to respect him more by matching his height.
Stefan, you're controlling him.
Failed leg hook attempt by his opponent there. And then a fake takedown.
Good. Stay calm.
The fake takedowns make me believe that he's trying to get head and arm control. A good tactic is when Stefan's postured down like that. Once he postures up, his opponent can shoot for the legs as demonstrated. But again, his opponent doesn't do this. Instead, he opts for the leg hook, which fails again. A bit more palm wrestling. You can see how tense Stefan is. He's a bit more nervous. His opponent managed to get control of his head again. And wherever the head goes, the body follows. Now during this drive, I'm not sure if his opponent wanted a certain reaction. For example, for Stefan to drive back into him. Here he manages to score an arm drag. Once he gets over the top of Stefan, once again Stefan's going to be carrying his weight. Now once Stefan breaks out, this gentleman just decides to muscle him into position. Stefan, very intelligently, uses that energy to shoot for a takedown. Now he could have got this. It wasn't a matter of commitment, it was just a matter of technique. What he needed to do is with his right leg, posture up in a right angle like so. And then from there, he should have bridged and driven in an arcing motion, driving his opponent over their plane of balance as demonstrated here. Now after the failed takedown, his opponent tips him over using raw strength. And from here it's a bit more difficult. Stefan's on the bottom against a larger, stronger, more experienced grappler. He's scrambling. A lot of energy being expended here. Stefan nearly established a single leg X here, but he decides to bail on that. Now during this position here, Stefan gets very good position, but it fails unfortunately. Rather than controlling the hips, what he would have been better off doing is controlling the back of the legs, especially the knees. And then from there, driven in the arcing motion, rather than a straight line, as you can see here. Being as he didn't control the legs in the straight line, his opponent just simply backsteps and sprawls. Now that was a lot of energy expended by Stefan, something that his opponent can then capitalise on. He's in a dominant position and can swing around to take the back, as you can see. Diving in under the armpit, his opponent manages to control his arms, take the back. Now Stefan does a good job of wriggling and getting his back to the floor, so his opponent decides to take top mount. Now what Stefan can do is get his leg to the outside and then trap the same side arm, and what that'll allow him to do is bridge and roll and once again tip his opponent over their plane of balance, putting him on top. Now Stefan's in a bit of a situation here. First time competing, there's a lot of nerves on the line. We're shouting advice at him, but it's probably very hard for him to hear everything. He's just in survival mode at the moment, trying to re-establish his guard. His opponent starts to isolate the arms. Again, this would be very tiring, not only because of the physical demands of the grappling, but also the emotional tenseness going into your first competition. That's definitely going to sap you. And also, if it's your first time experiencing competition pace, that's a whole nother ball game to being in the gym and sparring, and it can really throw people off. Here his opponent begins to isolate the arms, opts for a head and arm choke. Now what Stefan can do here, we're saying big hip and bridge, What Stefan could do is bridge and roll over. And what that would do is it would tip his opponent over. His opponent would either have to post on an arm or leg, or just simply go over. Now his opponent escapes the guard, locks in the head and arm choke. We're shouting answer the phone at Stefan. Now he doesn't know what that means, but that means get his left hand to his left ear. Unfortunately it's too late. He taps and the ref counts it. Now as I said, you either win or you learn in this sort of situation, so there's nothing to beat yourself up about losing. It was Stefan's first competition, very nervous. As much as you try and hide it, it's a new experience, and new experiences have a tendency to sap a lot of energy out of you. But overall, good work on Stefan and his opponent.